Alright, welcome in, friends. I hope everyone's doing well. Hello, Flower. I hope everyone's had a lovely weekend. I had an especially lovely weekend. Just putting that out there. Yeah, it's been good. It's been a good weekend, good few days, but I have been craving some penny larceny. Mel's very sarcastic, be like, I'm sorry. You know that's not what I meant. So let's get straight back into it. There we go. Alright, so we just finished our first mission with Dr. Mayhem. And this is the bit where Gibson's in the vets. So we've seen this little bit, but well, I don't really know what's to come next. So yeah, let's get into it. He's going to be fine. I know he's going to be fine. Dr. Mayhem came through. He directed us to Dr. Schumann, a terrific veterinarian and one who doesn't care about capes or masks. Gibson's getting civilian medicine, not mad science. No worries about sketchy nonsense. So yeah, Gibson's gonna be fine. He has to be. But Gib is 10 years old. That's getting on in cat years. Even with his cybernetic enhancements and genetic alterations, he's getting old. I found him when he was a kitten. No, wait, he found me when I was a kitten. Particular story is a bit heavy, I'll warn. Yeah, I guess we'll skip it this time. I assume that's fine, because we have heard it before. I was there for those events, you can skip the tale, yeah. Yeah, I ended up in that institute because they thought you were a delusion of mine. They didn't know about the continuum serum. Gibson, who could see you, found me on the rooftop and convinced me to embrace my life again. We don't have to go into the details. After that, I started paying more attention to you, I learned to accept you, and all three of us built a life. We never really succeeded at being international supervillains, but we've done okay for ourselves, right? Yeah, we have. It's been a good life. I matured into an adult with the help of Gibson and your mysterious guidance from beyond space and time. But things change. Gibson's getting older. His implants are having more and more problems. He's going to be fine. But I hope he stays fine. I want the three of us to keep going like this as long as we can. There he is! And Gibson comes dashing into the doctor's waiting room, jumping up into my lap. Immediately, I start petting him as he purrs happily. Here's my good boy. No more headache. Gesundheit. You don't have to apologize for sneezing, you dafty. I'm good to go, Penny. I'm glad to see it, friend. I'll probably need a few tune-ups, but for now, the visor's working. Hopefully we can find fresh replacement parts later. Maybe we can find some biowork stock during a caper. But what's our next move? You sure you're up for more work so soon? You just spent all the earnings from our last caper on my vet bills. It's the least I can do. And yes, I'm up for it. Let's go! Gib hops into my backpack and I pull out my phone to check the crime app. Maybe I've had a contract request come in while I was waiting? Alright, so let's go Dr. Mayhem again. Right, so let's see, we did 5-finger discount, didn't we? Or did we? Secret cash from an online store's warehouse. Line goes up. Oh, from a tech bro? That sounds fun. You've obtained this loot. Yeah, we've definitely done this one. We've definitely done this one. Okay, so the ones that don't have the you've obtained this loot, I guess means we haven't done it before. So, we've got shopping spree. Line goes up. And 5-finger discount. I quite like the sound of tech bro, that sounds fun. Cool. Let's go annoy a tech bro. I think I would enjoy that. Alrighty. So this is all new stuff now. This is completely new stuff. There's a lot in this game. I'm very impressed. One short jaunt across town, and I'm at the basement lair of Dr. Mayhem, notorious mad scientist. Who is busy smashing stuff when I arrive? Of course he is. He is shattering glass bottles, thankfully not full of glowing liquids and poisons, hurling them against a wall in the corner. And fuck this beaker, and fuck this Erlenmeyer flask, and fuck this... I don't even know what the scientific name is for it. Okay. Why are we destroying things? Again? He whirls in place to face me, lips in a grimace, flask in hand, ready to throw. But forces himself to pause, to set it aside instead, then slump against a lab bench in defeat. Because it's shit. It was all shit. I ordered a full set of lab glassware and every single piece of it arrived cracked or flawed. Between that and my crimer service fees and the ever-growing interest on my loans, I'm fucking wiped out, Penny. I mean, fuck the system, right? They're all out to get you. No. I mean, yes, fuck the system, but there's more to this than that pithy three-word phrase. Can't shift all the blame. I've had this tendency since I was plunging headfirst into outlaw status. This bad tendency to direct all my rage at the world and rant. Ranting at the fools and foul miscreants who dare to defy the will of Dr. Mayhem. Kinda easy to slip into mask mode, huh? I see what you mean. Yeah. And that's wrong. That's the wrong way to interpret events. It's too easy. Insisting I'm totally innocent victim of society is avoiding the core problem. The unifying factor in all of my failures, the one constant in every single misstep and mistake, is myself. As a scientist, I can't ignore evidence. I have to consider the theory that I fucked myself over, time and time again. Not some shadowy nightmare conspiracy. Just me. Just me, constantly making bad decisions. Hey, no victim blaming. You're not at fault. The world is shit, yeah? Penny, I'm the one who decided to steal company secrets and leak them online. All because my unassailable ideals demanded it. I'm the one who took those crappy loans. I'm the one who pushed and pushed for my dream against all common sense. Yeah, but it's not your fault the loans are crap and you, we're not offered a fair deal. We're going too far the other way now, I think. I think there's balance. We can achieve balance, Isaac. We can do this. It's not all their fault, it's not all your fault. Somewhere in the middle. And now, I'm the one who ordered faulty glassware because it's cheap and I didn't want to wait to find a better deal. I'm the one who chooses to get angry. Isn't that weird? I'm the one who chooses to get angry all the time. I'm the fuck-up, the failure, the source of my own miseries. Again, no. It's good to accept responsibility in some cases and to be aware that, you're not just a passive figure in your own life. But, the deck is pretty stacked. I absolutely will not become yet another masked scientist who refuses to accept any personal responsibility. if I ever go that far, building doomsday weapons and shit to destroy the world for being so cruel to me, just shoot me in the fucking head. I'll already be gone. Oof. So we've gone straight from rage to fucking depression. I think we're going through the 5 stages of grief here. I'm just watching Mel try to open a yogurt without disturbing the stream. No, she's glaring at me because I called her out. Hey, you did it! Oh, don't pout at me. It's okay. I mean, he has a point. He's made mistakes, but everybody does that, yeah? Yeah, of course. To err is human. To forgive divine. Is he truly the sole source of blame? Is he totally blameless? This is messy. What do you think? I mean, obviously neither. Like, yes, we have free will to make choices, but we have to make those choices within the realms of what's available to us. Yeah, the deck is stacked against him though. The options were systematically limited to push him downhill. At least he's not alone now. You can provide him perspective and guidance for the better. He's right about one thing. He can control his reactions. He can learn to accept a situation and grow past it. Yeah, I'm going with the middle one. Because that's what I was basically saying the whole time anyway. I know you want to avoid passing the blame, but let's be real for a minute. Your university fucked you over. Your employers fucked you over. The banks fucked you over. You had a goal, a dream, and they exploited you for it. You can regret your decisions, but your options were definitely narrow. This is my favorite Twitch channel on the Citadel. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Welcome in, Emily. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the subs. 6 months in advance. That is wild. Welcome in. Do you stream? I can't remember if you stream, don't you? You should do your little shout out. I'm pretty sure you said you do. I thought so. Here we go. Let me give you a follow right now before I forget. If I haven't already. I haven't already. There we go. Followed. Perfect. How are you doing today? We're just playing some Penny Larceny. And you can enjoy my terrible attempt at an American accent. Don't soak up all the blame for this. You've got every right to be mad at society for being purposefully designed to screw true believers. Yeah, I think, like, he made a point of being like, all mad scientists go down this I'm just a victim path and that's not right, blah blah blah. But surely he should think about the fact that there are so many mad scientist masks. Like, surely there's a reason for that, you know? I'm doing great. Been talking to Ness and Katie for a while. I'm still awake. I woke up at midnight PT, so it'll be a long time before I'm going back to bed. Oh no, I hate it when that happens. I hate it when you're like really tired and you're like, I'm just gonna get a nice early night, and then you wake up at like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. You're like, well, I'm awake now. Great. So great. The worst. Well, I hope I can keep you company and make the early hours a little more bearable for you. So great. I know. Short-sighted fools, leveraging power to ensure nobody gets on their level. I agree with you, of course. The evils of modern-day capitalism are pretty extensively documented. Oh my gosh! Hello, welcome in, Brain Mage and friends. How are you today? How was the crossword? Welcome in, Jim. That little waving shark is so cute. Also, I was at the aquarium for the weekend, so yeah. Speaking of the evils of modern-day capitalism, here we are! Welcome in, friends. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Hawk, my pronouns are he, they. We're playing some Penny Larceny, which is, if you all are not familiar with this one, it's basically Dream Daddy, but crime. It's a fabulous game. I'm really having a good time with it, and you get to hear my terrible voice acting, so, you know. Welcome in. Yes. Hard scientific evidence. You also get to hear my terrible American accent, so you're welcome for that. I'm afraid I must immediately bounce, but good to see you streaming. I hope you're well, chat all. Absolutely, completely understand. Anyone else who needs to go have a break and stuff like that from hanging out and stream, totally understand. But yeah, welcome in. I don't want to become a bitter mad scientist lashing out at everyone but himself. So, don't? It's not like there's only two paths in front of you. Lifelong revenge or self-hatred. Find a third way. You're a smart guy. You'll sort it out. Yeah, so we're currently working our way through this storyline with definitely not Markiplier, this handsome doctor friend of ours. I mean, I am pretty damn smart. Thanks, Penny. You always know what to say. Let me do a shout out for Guy. I'm sure most of you already know him, but he's a fabulous, fabulous human. Wonderful streamer and also an amazing photographer, it turns out. So please go check him out if you haven't already. Definitely not Markiplier. Yeah, his name's Mayhem, not Markiplier. Completely different. Like, he has a, I don't even know what those things are called. You know, the headband thing with the reflective surface on it. What are they called? He has one of those on anyway, so he can't possibly be Markiplier. A reflector, I think. Okay, cool. Thank you. Parabolic arc mirror. Really? Thank you, Niles Darwin. That's cool. I mean, either way, it does reflect stuff. Aw, shucks. I care about you, you know? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Getting a bit flirty. We are romancing everyone, because why wouldn't you? Yeah, I care too. It's why I want to keep working with you. You have all the good emojis. Emojis? Emotes, Flower. I love that. For those of you who don't know, Flower in chat right now is the dev of this game, the writer and creator of this game. Wonderful, wonderful person. And clearly a genius. It's not about your skills, it's about you. About who you are. A little light in a dark world. Putting emotional issues aside a moment. Like, moving on. Maybe we can do something about your money woes. Yeah, let's go rob a tech bro. I mean, we're masks. Let's rob a fucking bank or something. You're welcome, Flower. That's a bit cliche, isn't it? And I'd prefer crimes we can do which won't hurt anyone who doesn't deserve it. Are you saying the bank doesn't deserve it? Are you saying that, Mayhem? Because that is silly logic. It's like my student debt. I can't just go full mask and ignore consequences. I have to play by some of the rules. Okay, so we rob a bank and pay off your student debt. I see no issues here. Come on, man, get with the program. I don't want to embrace pure evil in the name of good. No, cut corners and as few ethical tangles as possible. Pay the student debt with... Yes, that. I'm with you, Emily. I'm with you. We're synergizing. I don't know why I keep saying synergizing on this playthrough. I swear I've never said it before in my life. But something about this game makes me keep saying it. That's like the 4th time I've said it. And the science itself has to be clean. Absolutely pure. If I skip over a few inconvenient rules, it taints the whole result. Such corporate words. For instance, did you know that someone's already cured cancer? What? Oh, okay, I was about to see Bloodfang. That sounds like a... Oh, he's a vampire. Okay. Read the line, Hawk, and then you will answer your own questions. Dr. Bloodfang, Vampire MD, cured it. Cured it. I'm not very good with R's. In an English accent or an American accent, I really struggle with R's. But his serum requires the death of innocents, and he sacrificed dozens in its development. I will not let my legacy be that of a madman, and I will not use his research to further my ambitions. Yeah, but it's cancer. Surely it's worth considering those findings in the name of ending such a menace. Yeah, I have, like, it's a very murky area. I'm not saying we should go kill more innocent people. Like, I'm not doing the greater good argument, but, like, the research is already out there. We might as well take advantage of it, even if it was procured in a bad way. We might as well take advantage of it to find a better way. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I would stand on that argument. Like, whether or not you use the research, it exists, and those people have already died. They're not gonna undie just because you ethically opposed to the research that's come about from their deaths. You know. It's hard to find any mask like that level with that level of dedication. I like this guy. Yeah, let's not go there. Sorry, a vampire doctor? How do we not hear about a vampire doctor before? I'm literally playing Vampire right now, which is about a vampire doctor. Lady was cured of diabetes the other day. Is that really? That's amazing. They induced pluripotency in her cells, then guided those stem cells to become insulin, producing pancreas cells using hormone pathways, implanted them, and for now at least, she has normal glucose tolerance. Wow, that is amazing. That's absolutely fantastic. Right, yeah, I'm gonna go with the top one because that seems to be most aligned with my personal kind of ethics. But it's a cure to cancer, the scourge of humanity. Surely that's worth bending the rules a little? No. No compromise. Not even in the face of Armageddon. Besides, heart disease is statistically the bigger threat. I'd love to throw some work at that problem one day. Focus, man. A cure. A cure for cancer. A cure which requires murder is not a cure. But again, we can still use that stuff. These people have been murdered. It's done. We do not save humanity by throwing our humanity away. Only the hardest of hardcore masks would go that path. Most med scientists have disavowed Bloodfang, myself included. Yeah, I'm not saying encourage him to do more stuff. Penny, I get why you feel this way, but some things are bigger than us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Just sucks. Agreed wholeheartedly. I know I'm facing an uphill battle, wanting to do things the Cape way while stuck as a mask. Regardless of who's to blame for that situation. Well, we know who's to blame for that situation. But I'm thinking you and I can do something about that. Our antics have purpose and will push me further towards the goal. And one day, when I rise above the rabble who drove me from my rightful place in this world, they will speak the name of Isaac Marquez? Right. Isaac. They'll say, that Dr. Marquez, what a great guy he is. Yeah. A great guy indeed. So, what's next on the docket for the day, Doctor? Line goes up. Mission briefing. If I'm gonna cure cancer using gene therapy, I need to run simulations first. Lots and lots of simulations. The kind of computing hardware needed to do that isn't cheap, and with no major lab backing my efforts, I gotta roll my own. Fortunately, I know where we can steal a bunch of math-crunching hardware, and it's arguably a societal good to do it too. You're gonna swipe computing gear from cryptocurrency miners. Sure thing. Question. What's cryptocurrency? How do you not know about this? It was the hottest tech trend of the last decade. Look, Gibson does the computer stuff, so I don't gotta. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Gibson is our cat, and he's a hacking genius, and I love him. I'm the one who sneaks around and picks locks and stuff while he does the cat-in-the-chair tech support. I mean, I've vaguely heard of cryptocurrency. It's like money, right? Except it's digital and stuff. Is that a reference to the Gibson which gets hacked in the movie The Hackers? Yeah! There's a lot of references in this game. Crypto and extremely terrible idea which should never have become a thing in the first place are synonyms. It requires piles and piles of computer hardware and enough electricity for an entire nation-state to dredge up imaginary money. Please put your cat in airplane mode before connecting to a public network. Unless it's Gibson, because he knows what he's doing. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for the Gibsubs? The Gibsubs! I'm gonna call them Gibsubs from now on, in honor of our best cat boy. The Gibsubs! Enjoy the emotes, both of you. Gibsubs! Crypto is basically rolling coal for nerds. Now, the facility I'm thinking of hijacking does other stuff too. They're smart enough not to go all crypto all the time. And that's how I keep getting cool emotes. Well, I mean, you deserve them. Look at this cool game you made. But they're still scumlords, and I'm perfectly fine with stealing from scumlords. We're gonna put their hardware to better use. Genetic folding simulations for my cancer research. Steal a bunch of computers. Got it. Ooh, gesundheit. That's Melly in the background. My wife. This little cutie. She's not at work today. Emily says, hi, wife. She's waving. Sometimes she joins in, sometimes she even takes over stream. We do have a Melly Storytime special occasionally. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, like, technically this is my channel, but I'm pretty sure most people are here for her. Because she's so cute. Right. Could have just said that in the first place. I wanted you to understand why we're stealing from these particular assholes, though. Your wife, exactly. Welcome in, Cyborg. How's it going? She's now waving at you all, as if you can see her. Dude, you're a mask. You don't need a convoluted justification for why your crime is okay, actually. It's not my life's ambition to go full throttle mask, remember? I want to do some good, or close enough to good, at any rate. Off with fatigue and painful joints, but means I can play Moria all day. Yeah, okay, silver lining. Silver lining. I'm sorry you're in pain today, though. It sucks. That was me yesterday. Would you rather I have stolen computers from orphans and shit? Okay, I get it. Woo, joint pain bros! High fives fall over. Oh no, me too today. It's the changing seasons. It gets us all. The weather creeps in the night and kicks us in the shins. I'm gonna need to bring Gibson in on this, I think. He knows more about computers than I ever could. My neck's in terrible shape. Oh no, really? That sucks. Neck's one of the worst ones, because I feel like... Yes, like, most of your movements are kind of unconscious or, like, automatic or whatever, but I feel like the neck, more than any, you don't realize how much you move it until moving it causes you significant pain. You're like, oh my god, I just moved my neck for like no reason. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Whereas with your arms and legs, you're kind of vaguely aware of how much you use them, I guess. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Neck and back ache. I took headache meds, which are helping at least. That's good. I did neck surgery to fix it, but they fixed one of 3 discs, so it's still a problem. Oh my goodness. Ouch. I'm really sorry. That sounds long and arduous, to say the least, yeah. You good with my cat buddy taking point in operations? No problems here. Okay, Gibson, do you copy? We need your feline mojo right now. They go in through the front of your neck to fix neck bones. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness, do they really? Ouch. I mean, I guess it makes sense, depending on where the issue is. Oof, risky though. Well, I say risky as though going in through the back would be any better. Just shove your esophagus out the way. Ow. And again, I say ow like the rest of the operation would be less painful. Oof. Loud and clear on comms. Ooh, I've given him an American accent suddenly. Loud and clear on comms. So, we're stealing some miners? Great. Really? I don't normally do kidnapping, and wouldn't we have to go deep into a mine to drag them out? Miners is what you call the individual computer cores that do cryptocurrency calculations, Penny. Yay, Gibby Cat! I love him so much. Well, that's just confusing. Why not simply call them computers instead? I didn't name the things. Okay, look. I know a few things about how server farms are laid out, and a few ideas for how we could attack this. But I need eyes and ears inside the place first. Scout it out properly before I can finalize the plan. So, standard process then? Yeah, but we can't just fake your employment there and have you waltz all around. These guys are traditionally pretty paranoid. For cover stories, I can think of 2 that'll work. A reporter or an investor, and I can fake your credentials for either. So, do you want to go in asking questions for an interview, or promising rewards if they let you in on their secrets? A reporter cover could let me ask some really probing questions to put him on the defensive, and defensiveness reveals weaknesses. And an investor would get a deeper, more private look at operations, and I can play it as clueless and rich to keep their guard down. Which way do I want to go? Break them over the coals as a reporter, or we need to see the full scope, let's promise them tons of money as a clueless investor. I think clueless investor sounds more interesting. We've done reporters in other capers, so it'd be interesting to see like the other side of that. And also, yeah, I think keeping their guard down is probably the best bet, especially if like, we've already mentioned that they're paranoid. Clueless and rich sounds so easy. Yeah, I'm going with that. I'm going with that. Yeah, playing the fool works pretty well in these situations. They overlook your real purpose and it covers any knowledge gaps. I want the complete inside scoop. I'll pretend to be an investor. Okay. I'll make the arrangements and you'll be ready to go tomorrow. As someone that has done red team vulnerability testing, ooh, that's cool. You two can take it from here. I've got software to set up for genetic folding simulations anyway. Good luck in there. Bluffing my way through this is gonna take work. Usually I have at least some understanding of the role I'm playing. Yeah, but I mean, the role you're playing now doesn't understand anything, so that kind of works in your favor. You've gone method. Accidental method, but method nonetheless. But I trust Gibson to help me through, and I trust you to get me out of a jam. There's one lesson I've learned well from my mother. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, sorry, for context, I just realised I never explained that at any point. We aren't Penny. We're not playing as Penny. We're like a voice in Penny's head. but we are a distinct entity of our own. Like, we are a real thing. She's not just, has not just got, like, an imaginary friend. We are actually, like, a whole separate entity that just happens to live in a brain. There is... No, it's not meant to be DID. We are, like, an actual other person. You mean Hawkwood is a real person? Tell no one. We are actually a fully realized other person. We just don't know fully what happened there yet. Like, we got sort of injected into Penny through something called Serum 23, but we don't know the full kind of backstory of that, because we haven't finished all the parallel universes yet. We're exploring the Gigaverse. Yeah, it is really cool. So we've already done 2, like, endings, or 3 endings, actually. Have we done 3? No, 2? I was right the first time. 2 endings. And, like, reset and gone back to do it again. And that is part of the actual gameplay, that we've reset and come back. So us as, like, the secondary voice, we're aware of the other timelines and stuff, but Penny themselves isn't. So we keep being like, yeah, we've done this, and Penny's like, what? Okay, fine, yeah, sure. And I think that's really clever, that it's like, us as the player is like brought into the story that way, with an awareness that we've played other versions of it and stuff. I think that's really cool. But yeah, so that's what we're seeking answers for, essentially, by doing all of the different sort of endings. That's what we're going for. Lore-wise, Continuum, who messed with time travel, made a serum that connects you to the Gigaverse, and Penny got dosed with it, so we're in contact with her. Yes. After Gibson spends a day faking my credentials, I arrange a ride to the Mega Meta Money mining facility, which is, yeah, I'm so into this, Emily, you have no idea. Farsight got overdosed and is now in touch with millions of versions of herself, basically as a wave of intrusive thoughts, yeah. Farsight is the first character that we romanced because I love her. I love her with my whole heart, and I'm so keen to see her again and, like, see where the story goes with that. But we are going to romance everybody, because why not? Why not? Which is kind of enormous, like ridiculously so, considering it's just a bunch of computers in a box. It's a gigantic building, complete with smokestacks and weird metal tubing and all sorts of crap sticking out of it. I do have the series of my, like the whole series of this on YouTube, if you are interested in going back and seeing the rest of the gameplay. Maybe on here? Yeah, I should have my YouTube link on there if you're interested, but no pressure, of course. It's just there if you want it. Okay. Oh, we're back in the suit. Panda Bear to Fancy Feast, come in, over. Oh no! I was watching something the other day and they had Fancy Feast in it, and I went, oh my god, it's that thing! And I can't remember what it was now, because I've never heard the phrase before. And now I can't stop hearing it, apparently. Reading you loud and clear, Panda Bear. Okay, so the fuck is this place? It's massive. I was figuring we were gonna visit with some dude in an apartment with a couple desktop PCs or something. Fun fact, this is based on a real crypto facility in a repurposed factory, but sadly, crypto kind of died out in the time it took to make this game, so it's outdated. Oh no, what a shame. That's really cool though, thank you for telling us. A mining facility has thousands and thousands of computers in it, Penny. They take up space. This one's built into a previously abandoned chemical plant. Mega Meta Money bought the place cheap and renovated it. Offices, control rooms, and huge open spaces to run thousands of computers in. All sorts of stuff. I mean, you say it's outdated, but this is essentially just what AI is now, isn't it? So... It's just a different name. Great. Techie junk I know next to nothing about. As an investor, you don't need to know how anything works. All you want is your bottom line, yeah? And I can poke and prod and dig into things they may not want to tell me, because I don't know what I should and shouldn't ask. Exactly. And if I need any specific intel for the heist, I'll poke you on comms. I think at this point you can make more money doing AI things with your high GPU processing rather than mining crypto. Yeah, probably. AI has taken up the mantle of resource-hungry, ethically dubious tech bro godhead. Yeah. Who needs water when you can have digital numbers? You and I, the perfect team. Let's do this. Alright, so here's where we get to choose where we're gonna go, I assume. Line goes up, case in the joint. I'm gonna pause there for a quick break. I like to run ads every hour so people can have like the same experience. And it's good to have a break. So, if AI is so smart, how comes I can take one down with a magnet? That's a good point. That's a good point. So, have a drink, have a stretch. Oh my goodness, I didn't get the notification that you'd also sent me some biddies. Thank you so much, Emily. I apologize for not saying anything at the time. I've just noticed that. My, what's the word I'm looking for? Alerts don't seem to be doing anything for some reason. There's just a big emote. Ah, yes, I did see the emote. Cool. Well, thank you for the biddies anyway. Thank you for that one as well. That's very sweet of you. Very cute also. Right, yes. Right, I'll see you in a couple of minutes then. I'm getting all turned around. Ah! Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good break. And you've been fed, watered, emptied, whatever you need to do. I don't know why I said emptied. I was trying to think of a nice way to say went to the bathroom. But emptied doesn't sound good. I regret my choice of words. Anyway, let's get back to it. Okay. I'm not going to be able to just wander freely all over the place this time. I've got a guided tour and an interview arranged instead. So, successfully scouting this place is going to come down to asking the right questions, making the right observations. Oh my gosh! Mel, you have to see this emote. Mel has a bubble tea addiction. Talk in a deep booming voice. Did you evacuate your bowels? Hang on. Did you evacuate your bowels? How dare you? What, the bubble tea thing? Yeah. You need to see the emote, it's so cute. But he's moving. And my phone is there. Hang on, Mel's being lazy and I'm also being lazy. I'm also being lazy. So I need to take a video of this emote so I can show Mel. And then we can get back to it.
Thank you.
You've thrown us off with the cuteness, Emily. This is your fault, not mine. Don't need to charge my phone. There you go. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for the clip. I'm so glad that's going to be committed to internet history. I can't wait for someone to shout me out and that clip to play. What the fuck? Oh, that's not going to be embarrassing at all. Right. Okay, so successfully scouting this place is going to come down to asking the right questions and making the right observations. It's going to be so good. It's not going to be good. It's going to be awful, but I guess that's what makes it good. And that's also where you come in. I want your input as we go along to help guide the flow of conversation. You're a part of the team too. I'm escorted through the waiting area by what's clearly a rent-a-cop on a service contract. Sneaking past him tonight shouldn't be difficult. And soon, I'm face to face with the facility's owner. Oh no. Yep, that's a tech bro. All polish and charisma and money and little else. I think there's a factory somewhere that stamps them out from a template. For sure. Hello! Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Basler. I fully thought that said Blazer for a second, and I was like, hey, 420, that's not your real name. Please, Mr. Basler was my father. Call me Sir Basler. Sir Basler, disruptive tech bro. Why do they all have to be disruptive? E.M. Besler. Wait, you got knighted? Yeah, I'm in the official order of Knightly Defenders of Struzkov. The great leader himself knighted me for setting up his Wi-Fi. Wait, what? The Wi-Fi that was absolute trash? You got a knighthood for that? That is... okay. It's pretty hype, yeah? So, Basler then. I'm just kidding with Panda Group Investments. We spoke on the phone, I believe? Oh, probably not. I have people who answer the phone for me. I don't have a phone. Just kidding, I love. Thank you. We chose that one ourselves. Is there a stab button? Sadly, no. You don't have a phone? In this day and age? He pulls a phone-sized object from his pocket, resembling a featureless glass obelisk of strange power. Nope, I have this. Look at this beauty. Enough processing power for 200 million moon landings. It never leaves my side. But I'm just too busy to deal with something as archaic and ancient as a phone call. So it simply doesn't do those. So, not a phone. I have an overseas call center, intercept all my calls, sort them in terms of priority, and then... Oh, this is the best part. Email, text, so old school. No, they use a social network I bought to communicate with me. It costs 44 billion, but after I booted out every single person who's ever said anything mean about me, it was well worth the price. God, who could that be a reference to? I just can't quite put my finger on what that could possibly... Surely no one's ever done that. That would be ridiculous. No one in the real world would ever do something like that. No. This is too far. This is too far, game. You've gone too far out of, like, realistic possibilities. I've lost all immersion. Now it's a single user network. Me. I am the user. I'm the only one who gets a voice. I renamed the site Basler. Hype, right? Yeah, this one's been elongated all the way out. Right. Very... hype. So, they explained to you on Basler whom I represent, yes? Panda Group Investments is keen on investing in your company. We believe crypto is the future of finance. But before we talk numbers, and I believe we can aim for 7, maybe 8 figures specifically, I need to review your facility. I'm tasked with ensuring that Mega Meta Money... Is that meant to be said in like the na? Mega Meta Money. Technology is truly cutting edge, forward thinking, synergistic. I knew there was a reason that word was in my brain. So I can have that tour then? No, I'm saying, that's what the company's called. You sort of the name. Ugh, gross. I hate that. Mega Meta Money is just what we put on the paperwork. I see. Well, can I tour, then? Absolutely. Let's walk and talk. And 2 guards fall into step to escort us. Damn. No chance of slipping away now. Probably won't be able to go to the bathroom without someone following me at this rate. This is all going to come down to social engineering. I need to keep him excited and engaged if he's going to offer up information. So, cryptocurrency. Tell me more about that, because I was under the impression most of it had crashed in value. Buy the dip and hold. Always buy the dip. Sure, we lost some value, but that's because the paper hand wannabes got out. The true visionaries like myself, we never left. We're still here. Crypto's coming back in a big way, and I'm doing my part to push it to the moon. Another year or two, we'll be back to the highs we reached before. We'll be the official currency of entire nations. Just wait and see. So you have faith, then? Not in God, if that's what you mean. God is dead. Crypto is king. But the facility isn't all crypto mining. It scales and flexes to meet the needs of the ever-shifting tech market. When coins are low, I rent out my processors for whatever tasks people need them for. No questions asked. 100% uptime and profit. No questions asked? I don't care what the system gets used for, as long as I'm getting paid. Facial recognition, deepfakes, surveillance, whatever. It's all good. And encrypted to make sure to ensure anonymity and privacy. Meaning, has become an all-in-one platform as a service for the sort of people who were crypto early adopters. Yikes. My boss were wealthy, maybe we could just rent some servers and call it a day, but I think theft is the only cheap option we've got. Set that theft up, I need some actionable intel. Gotta keep buttering him up. What else should we dig on? Asking about the inspiration behind and his dreams of the future, be super impressed by the crack security force he has, get him bragging about how much money this place makes him, feed his ego. I think they're all solid options, to be honest. But I doubt he cares about the security that much. Like, maybe the tech security rather than the people, but... I think I'm gonna go with this, the bottom one. Get him bragging about how much money this place makes for him, feed his ego. How much did Gibbs say this place makes again? And you really produce $100,000 in cryptocurrency every day here? That's impressive. It's hype, yeah, but I could be making more. This place can't run at full capacity yet. That's why I want Panda's investment, to sponsor legislation that'll get rid of annoying regulations and restrictions. Legislation? You can just buy laws? Well, not directly, but if you lobby the right people, sure, why not? Money makes everything possible in this world. Most local city councils are too short-sighted. They don't see the potential. Gotta right-size their thinking. I mean, I've always used tech for purposes it wasn't designed for. I put 58008 into my calculator to spell boobs. Oh my god, you maverick. So, you're into boobs? I did that too. Yeah, me too. No, the point is doing unexpected things with tech. When you write 58008, you're encrypting text with numbers. Other kids used it for homework, while I was thinking, how do I make money with numbers and encryption? And the solution? Take a bunch of gamer video cards, turn them into money printers instead. I'm a genius! Okay, so he likes to talk. Good for me. Although I need him both excited and directed at delivering what I need to know. So, Panda's interested in sponsoring our expansion? Absolutely. I'll admit I don't know much about this sector, but our analysts and marketing executives feel it's a good fit for us. I don't really need to know how it all works, I just need to know that we'll get a return on our investment. Exactly, and with your capital, I can turn that around into a massive wall of money. You'll be drowning in Lambos and mansions in no time. The key is funding political campaigns. I lobby for more and more access to power. Electrical power or political power? Yes! Got 3 city power grids feeding into us. This facility's right on the edge of them, drains power from 3 towns. One even offers free taxpayer-provided power for low-income communities. Ha! Fucking rubes. We don't have to pay a dime, just take it all. You drain electricity from them? And contribute to the right campaigns to ensure we're able to keep doing so. We count as a small business because all our money is tied up in crypto. No traditional income, no big business, nothing to tax, no reason to lock us out of a grid intended for small businesses. Win-win. That's great. We like to hear that. Taking advantage of a system. Ha 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 ha. Fuck the pores. Nobody has to be poor. If they were smart enough to make the right moves, they'd have 8 Lampos in their garage like me. Sucks for them that they aren't as smart as me, but what can you do? Not my fault they're not making the effort. Yeah, no, for sure. Poor people suck. I felt dirty just saying that. Our tour of the facility reaches a huge double door, which the security guards bypass using a keycard. Note to self, find different access route or steal a keycard. Always eat the rich. And inside... Sorry. I was thrown off by out of the corner of my eye watching Mel mime eating the rich. Ah, I love that woman. And inside is... Goddamn. This is like walking into an oven. An oven inside a jet engine. Thousands and thousands of computers, all in racks, all with their own noisy cooling fans. Hot air flowing through it all as industrial-grade AC tries to keep it from overheating. Yeah, same, Penny, same. This is one of 3 wings in the building devoted to mining. These computers crank 24/7 minting crypto. Once any part of the rig burns out, we just replace it. Constant uptime, constant, perpetual, unending profit. We practically need to shout at each other to be heard, draping all our speech in heavy exclamation marks. How about I just mentally filter this noise out for you? I'll try to focus on that. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you, Flower, for putting that in so we don't have to listen to it the whole time. That's very nice. This... Wow. That has to be expensive. Nah, I use Smart Agent software to automatically scoop hardware off manufacturer websites before anyone else gets it. Yeah, I figure it doesn't take long to get the point. Yeah, for sure. I love that. Everyone using them for something boring like playing video games is stuck with scalper markup, but not me. I'm being smart. My software buys up new supply in less than a second of being available at retail cost. Doesn't it take a lot of work for you to constantly install new computers? Nope, I don't do a lick of work. Work is for other people, not Sir Basler. I contract out minimum wage technicians to do that for me every night. The software automatically determines when a miner is close to burning out, orders a replacement, and arranges for it to be replaced. So, it's all AI controlled. Oh good, we've got crypto and AI. So good. I wonder if there's any lakes left in like 300-mile radius. I like where this feels like it's going. Yeah, my own software, proprietary and state-of-the-art. I hear a contented, pleased little purr of my comms. Clearly, Gibson is thrilled to hear that. One point of failure to take control of. Yeah, there's some really nice side effects of our missions, shall I say. In a previous run, we went to rob a bank and we ended up saving a trans girl from her abusive parents, and it was awesome! Minimum wage contractors, that's a potential inroad. Let's find out more about this AI he developed, get some details. Where is it all controlled from? Maybe there's a control room or server farm we can get access to. Yeah, it was real cute. Her name's Danielle, and I love her, and I hope she's happy. I feel like the AI, right? You can get Gibson in on this. I saved 2 trans girls from Georgia last year IRL, so I'm a fan of this. Oh my god, that's amazing, Emily. I'm a fan of you. That's wonderful. Server farm or control room would also be useful, though. The lock and key caper could be named Escape from Textula, yeah. In a couple of months, they're moving out to their own apartment. Yay! Oh my god, that's so lovely! Congratulations to them. I'm gonna go with where's it all controlled from, I think. Sounds like you need heavy oversight to make sure things are running smoothly. Where does your AI operate from? That's the best part. The same computer hardware that mines money for me runs the AI. It's an amazing cost saving. I've got complete oversight of the entire facility routed through Basler, my one-man social network. I just plug into the control room and bam! It's really hype, yeah? So hype! And so exploitable. Want to see the control room? It's some amazing tech, so cutting edge you'd bleed just looking at it. Or I could show you the rest of the miners. There's thousands of them under one roof. Hey, can we get out of here? My throat is starting to hurt from all the yelling. You got it. As nice as it'd be to hang around examining the mining equipment in detail, my ears are practically bleeding and I gotta get to Safe Haven. Fancy feast, you got enough? I've got some ideas, but keep him talking a bit longer. Maybe he'll reveal more. The tour leads us past similar mining rooms, thankfully not exposing ourselves to oven-like heat and airport-like noise. Until we arrive at Sir Basler's private office, which is very task-focused. Banks of monitors and systems, sound isolated from the factory floor. He grins as he flips a monitor around, revealing a minibar just for his own use. Oh my god. What? Ah, what a twat. Okay. Hey, want some Coke? I'm assuming you mean soda? Oh, definitely. I mean, cocaine is so 80s. It's all about nootropics and enriched liquid meal replacements now. With energy drink in hand, he takes his not-a-phone and docks it in a cradle, lighting up several monitors with live performance charts. Stonks! Look at them stonks! Oh, I love that he's actually there on the left monitor, that's so cute. After making some cursory checks to ensure the facility's still ticking along, he turns back to resume our chat. So, what do you think, eh? It's amazing stuff, right? Just the kind of tech Panda should be investing in. I'm always expanding, always increasing value, growing forever. There's no ceiling on this, the line only goes up. How do I have no stonks emotes in all my subs? We're taking this to the moon. You really like saying that, huh? It's all very impressive, yes. But I have one concern before we start cutting checks in your name. Where's the innovation? Excuse me? You have to make your target a little angry. It's how you provoke a reaction. This facility isn't unlike other crypto mining facilities across the world. More automated, more efficient, yes, but still the same pattern. You're even shoring up against dips by renting your farm out for other purposes. I'd say it's clever, but that's also pretty standard now. It'd grease the wheels on this investment if we knew you had long-term plans. one's unique to your industry.
Oh, you want the secret sauce, huh?
This is all pretty bland, yeah. I want the spice. The spice must flow.
Well, okay. Only because you and we've got this bond. We've got this understanding. It's not minting one single type of coin. We mint everything. And notably, we mint new coins we generate ourselves. The AI that I've developed automatically generates new blockchains, new types of coins. Hypes them up through sponsored deals, sock puppets, spoofed accounts, pushes them right to the moon, and then cashes it all out. Everyone else has the rug pulled out from under them, but who cares? It's all automated. We algorithmically generate cool coins and NFT projects based on trending topics and automatically close them out. And if there's one resource this world has more than enough of, one resource ripe for the harvesting, it's gullibility.
Tasty rug pull. You mean as in tasty, or as in the company?
That's the real money. Pump it up, get everyone hyped, then dump it.
And this is good? That you're swindling so many people?
A swindle or smart business investment? I say it's the latter. Everything legal is good, that's how the law works. What I do is all above board. There isn't a secret sauce, just the sauce. It's not my fault if others jump in on my coins. I'm allowed to cash out when I want. So could they if they're smart enough. The beauty of crypto is that it's completely unregulated and unrestricted. Everything is valid. Nothing is forbidden. Imagine a future where money isn't money. It's a fully end-to-end control chain of absolute power. Like, more than it already is. Everybody wins. Well, except for their suckers, but who cares, right? It's their own fault for not seeing the bigger picture.
Yeah, screw those guys. I want to throw up.
I'm glad you understand. In the end, all that matters is money. The money I can bring to the Panda Investment Group.
This may be the most punchable guy in the game, and we met a literal murderous dictator. For sure, for sure.
My Metacoin minting process is one of a kind, and with your support, I can ensure the right palms are greased to keep the wheel turning. So, can I count on your support?
Absolutely. I'll need time to prepare the paperwork, keep everything legal and above board.
I get it, I do. Everything I do is legal. I never skirt the law because I make the fucking laws so they can be whatever I want. It's how I stay in operation. Take your time. Have your people call my people. Then they'll ping me on Basler when the deal's done. See you around. If you'll excuse me, I've got a supermodel to do. Definitely not just gonna go home and cry over the fact my wife left me and my daughter's trans.
What? That's what it said. I was just reading the script on the screen. That's absolutely what it said there. As if to emphasize his point, the guards stand at the ready to escort me from the facility. Understood. Have a nice day, Mr. Basler.
Sir Basler, please. Please. It's all I have left, please. Please.
I don't know much about cryptocurrency, but if that was cryptocurrency the man, I think I'm pretty solidly against it. I depart from the facility back to my rideshare, but it won't be the last time I visit this place. Because next time, I'm gonna steal it. What a perfect asshole. He's found the ideal spot for his operation right on the nexus of lax legislation and exploitable resources. And the poor community's dealing with brownouts because of his power-hungry facility? Fuck them, apparently. What is the difference between a brownout and a blackout? I've always wondered. Well, I say I've always wondered. I've only heard about brownouts sort of in the last year or two, but... what does it mean? I could just Google it. Well, not Google it. I'm trying not to use Google. I could just search it. Think you see now why I wanted to pilfer his hoard, right? Yeah. You know how I said you're a mask and shouldn't care who you're stealing from? Fuck that, and fuck this dude. And the suck of it is that Capes can't stop him. He's not lying. Everything he's doing is perfectly legal. Which leaves the job to us. Take him out and profit from the process. I like it. That's some high-quality mask shit. Do something that benefits others and yourself. Best of both worlds. Thank you for the clip. And to make your dream a reality, let me present your true henchman of the day. Yeah, there's our boy! Gibson, Shadowlord Hellclaw, Larceny. All hail Shadowlord Hellclaw and his feline power. Oh my god, do you play as well? You're damn right. I've come up with not one, but two, not two. Keep going American now. I've come up with not one, not two, but 3 possible plans to pick from. Underneath all this fluff and fur is the mind of a genius. I will now reveal the plan. Behold, my genius! Behold it, I say! Alright, Gibson. And behold my amazing chalkboard art talent as I illustrate his plan. No, we're using my virtual whiteboard software instead. My planning session, my rules. Ah. Planning the job. I have this set of chalk that's amazing! Oh, cute! There's 3 good avenues of getting what you want. Advanced computing power, courtesy of Mega Meta Money.
Mega Meta Money.
It's pronounced I'm not pronouncing it that way. It'd just come out as a purr anyway. Plan 1. Scam the scammers. We hijack his systems to mint new coins for our purposes. Okay, I'll bite. How? We steal the key and unlock the loot. The key meaning his not a phone, and the lock being his control room. He told you how much control he has over the facility, and we saw him physically dock his phone with the monitoring system. If we gain access to both, we pawn him. We're pawning his facility? Huh? Oh, Penny. No. Pawn as in own, just like with a P. It's an old internet meme thing. Point is, it'll mint coins for us. Other crypto burrows hop in on the fake coin, his systems pump it and dump it, then we take all the money. We can even use his own systems to order a whole pile of hardware for our purposes. We're gonna build a wall of computers, and Basler's gonna pay for it. Oh man, that's gonna piss off a lot of crypto fanatics. I'm down for that, let's do it. Hang on, I've got 2 more candidates. Plan 2. Burn it down. Again, we secure the phone in the control room, but then we false flag a bunch of his hardware as dying and in need of a replacement. Penny sneaks in with the work crews to ensure the right units get pulled and dumped in the trash. Then we steal their dumpsters. He did mention contracted work crews, but we didn't learn much more beyond that. I'll admit I'm working from incomplete information here, but I doubt Basler takes out his own garbage. I don't know, maybe he has robots? Humans are cheaper, for now. It's gotta be humans. I sneak you in as an employee, you dump the hardware, and we take out the garbage. Stealing a whole-ass dumpster is kind of an obvious move. Which is why I'll also shut down the environmental controls. No more cooling. Every remaining miner overheats and dies. Mega meta money go boom. How's that work as a distraction? Enough to make off with a dumpster full of working hardware? That's a spectacular amount of e-waste and aftermath. But it's a good outcome aside from that. There's also my last option. Plan 3. Hijack the system. This one's quieter, simpler. What you want is a large amount of computing power, right? We don't need to remove the gear from his network, just connect you to it over the internet. Run your code from the cloud. Basler's smart enough not to be a 100% crypto facility, not when bubbles can pop. It's also a general cloud processing server. We simply run your code using his cloud, and Basler never finds out we're using his facility as a timeshare. Honestly, it'd be nice to have someone else pay for the electricity. Running a dozen computers in this basement is pricey. Yeah, but the people who are paying for it are the people in 3 not well-off towns. I'm iffy on using the same loopholes he's using, but if it aids in my research, I don't know, maybe. Now, you were the one who said you didn't want to cut corners, so I don't think we should do this one. And also, if it's so, like... This is the petty side of me, but if it's so, like, sneaky that he doesn't even know we've done anything, that's no fun. I want him to suffer. It's also the quietest of the plans. Sneaky, stealthy, good if you want to maintain a low profile. I would like to avoid anything splashy. Okay. Wow, this is a lot of magic wave poof hacker shit. Can you seriously do this, Gibson? It sounds vague and unrealistic, like a security expert could point out a lot of logical holes here. Penny, we live in a world where caped heroes fight masked villains and your boss is a mad scientist. And I am a talking cat. Realism went so far out the window that it broke Earth orbit and is headed to Mars. Okay, point taken. Now, all of these plans hinge on 2 things. Getting the not a phone and getting into the facility. To do that, Penny's gonna have to do some breaking and entering and sneaking about. No problem. Gibbs the tech master, but I'm the master thief. I can do that. Okay, so, boss, which plan do you prefer? Hell if I know which to do. Any of them are okay for my needs, so go with what you think is best. Penny, any opinions here? I'd say, I think the first one is good. Scam the scammers. Burn it down is also nice, though. I do like the idea of just destroying the whole place. I mean, like, for me personally, I would go with Melt the Place. But not Markiplier didn't seem super keen on that one for whatever e-waste is. So maybe scam the scammers, but I think the second one's my favorite. If anyone has any opinions, let me know now. Otherwise, I'm going with the second one. I like 1 and 3, but both are light. Yeah, that's why I like the second one. I want him to hurt. 2 feels meaningful. Yes, exactly. Alright, let's go with that one then. Yeah, I like all of them. But I do want to, like, hit him where it hurts. Cool, let's go with that then. Melt it down. It's time to turn into a radioactive hole in the ground. We'll swipe a bunch of their parts, then melt the rest down into slag. With any luck, Basler will be back to square one. I highly doubt that, but we can dream. This will be a hacking challenge and a deception challenge. Both are strong suits. Okay, I'll get my genetic folding simulations ready to go. By the end of the night, I'll have taken a huge step forward in my research. Thanks for all your help, Gibson. I'm glad we have a chance to work together directly like this. You're pretty cute. Pretty cute? You're a pretty cool human, Doc. Happy to help. The pretty-cule is what you call your relationships when you're in a polycule and you're all super cute. Which is, obviously, all of them. Step 1. Steal a phone that doesn't make phone calls. Basler lives in a McMansion a few miles away from his facility. A bachelor in a 12-bedroom home. Yep, that makes sense. You like pretty cool? I lurk in the bushes outside his quiet, 95% unoccupied home. It's a peaceful little moment before the mayhem. You know what? This feels right. It really does, Penny. I'm glad we agree. You handling tech, me handling theft. I mean, it's how my mother and father worked. She did the physical work, he provided the technological expertise. Considering you couldn't figure out how to open a PDF on your phone last week, probably for the best that I'm your tech. Okay, but real talk, PDFs are the worst. I hate them so much. Hey, now, I figured it out in the end. Now I open all kinds of, PCDs or PFQs or whatever. Like, it doesn't happen so much anymore, I feel like, but there was definitely many years where people would send you non-editable PDFs, but they were like forms to fill in. Yes, PDFs are only as good as the thing that made them, and most of the PDF generators are garbage and they don't get. I've had so many, like, contracts and things sent to me as a PDF, and I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this? Irritating. My point is that I'm happy you're taking point on the planning here, not just because I suck with computers, but because this works. Partners who bring our skills to our own skills to the table. Just like my parents did. I learned how to make PDFs as a programmer, and it's a damn cool format, and it's always used wrong by everyone. Oh no. Please don't sleep with the cat. I'm not gonna sleep with the cat. Platonic partners. Crime partners. Not marriage partners. And I'm proud to work with you, Gib. You're no sidekick or mascot or even an annoying older brother. You're my respected partner. Oh. Thanks, Penny. I really appreciate the vote of confidence. I haven't forgotten you either. You're my partner too. Like, 3 equal pieces of the pie. Of the pizza pie. Pizza. So, how do we bust into this house? Here's where my skills come into play. Get comfy in there. We're going up. Gibson ducks down into my backpack, sealing the flap shut and cushioning himself with all the padding I've put in there. Let's see. Giant mansion with so many unoccupied rooms, each of them only existing to pad out the house's size bragging rights. So many entry points, I can barely contain myself trying to choose. Slipping into the garage makes sense. When in doubt, head to the rooftop. Slipping through the kitchen, nobody will expect it. I feel like the garage is one of the few places he would actually go, though, because he said he's got 8 Lamborghinis. Oh, Lambos, sorry. So that might be like one of the few places where people actually go sometimes. I doubt he even uses the kitchen. I bet he just orders in all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna go... Although I do like using the grapple, it feels good. If you go through the garage, the alarms go off because he cares about his cars. Good pick up on a contextual clue. Thank you! Oh, hell yeah, look at me go! Yeah, I'm gonna go with the kitchen, I think. Exactly, the kitchen is for the hired help. No way this tech bro makes his own food beyond maybe a sandwich or two. And the back door is woefully unmonitored. Being something of an expert on picking locks, getting in is child's play. There we go, no problems at all. Inside is a barely used kitchen, just as I expected. Heck, mostly I'm seeing stacks of energy drinks and snacks. And... Ah, shit. What is it? Holy shit! What? Look at all the candy bars. Nibblers, bunch of crunchers, coconut blaster bits, these nuts. You have to say it like that. He has a big chonker. I thought it was only a legend. How the heck did he get such a rare treat? Penny, focus. Penny, we literally went to the candy factory. It's fine. I am focused. I'm focused on stealing me some of this delicious candy. Scoot over, make room. Much to his annoyance, I shovel some expensive chocolate into my backpack. Hopefully, it won't taste like cat panda later. Fuck it, steal the big chunker and get out of there. We literally did that mission already. That's what we did last stream, Emily. Okay, so you took his snacks. Can we get him back on task now? Yeah, it was pretty cool. So we broke into the factory that makes them all, and they printed their trade secrets and stuff on the candy wrappers. That was like their security thing, because they didn't want them to be on computers to be hackable. So they printed them on like big chunk of wrappers. So we stole a load of chocolate. Yeah, onward. Sneaking through the rest of the house is easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, even. Not much security to speak of. I saunter on up to his bedroom in super stealthy mode. Tiny bit of oil on his doorknob will ensure no squeaks when I open it. My original idea for that mission was to do sort of an evil Willy Wonka scenario, but I had enough sinister capitalists and thought a little kid would be more interesting. I agree. I love the little kid. I thought Bonnie was great. And I mean, just like small child running the place instead of Willy Wonka aside, it was still very Willy Wonka. I got that vibe. Even in my house, and I'm not a tech bro billionaire on paper or real, I can tell you where every person is in the house on my home automation system. Wow, that's cool. And like most of the bad guys in the game, I accidentally made her sympathetic. You really did. I hope for the best for Bonnie. I really do. It's a great character. Okay. Oh, that's almost cute. Sir Basler fell asleep at his desk, still in his day clothes. The only unsympathetic villains in the game are Basler, Great Leader, and King in Yellow. Yeah, so far, I don't know if I've met everyone yet, but so far I would agree with that. I'm assuming I haven't met everyone yet, because we've got some capers we haven't done. I can track up to 8 people per sensor on an XY coordinate in the covered rooms. Wow. So what you're saying is I should break into your house with 9 people. I'm kidding. Is the Widow Tech Bro working too hard? Does he need a nap and a blankie and some warm milk? So cute. So innocent. I guess he'll just have to settle for a nice, cozy stealing his stuff. Of course, I don't literally take the phone. He's clutching it with a vice-like grip anyway, so that's not in the cards. Instead, I sneakily plug into it using a wire leading to Gibson's visor, and we clone his phone. Smart. And if he tries to use it to re-establish control over his systems, well, for some reason it'll have connection problems. Since he'll wake up with his phone intact and seemingly unchanged, by the time he figures it out, we'll be long gone. I have it so the rooms can shut down, turn off TVs, dim lights, etc. if there are no people in rooms or if they're just watching TV. That's cool. I love that. I made a device that does everything a phone does, except phone calls. I'm a disruptive genius. My dude, you reinvented the iPod Touch. I've never owned an iPod. I had a Creative Zen, which was just an iPod-like, obviously. My first MP3 player, though, I remember it could hold 3 albums worth of songs, and that was it. When you stand up, it'll bring the lights back up so you can see where you're walking. Nice. Neat trick, huh? 10 out of 10 for style. All Gibson's idea, of course. I stand there in absolute silence as Gibbs slurps up all of Basler's data, and when I feel a wiggle in my backpack indicating he's done, I disconnect. I had an early gen iPod which still had magnetic platter hard drives, heavy and fragile. Oof. Started getting Ness's Place automated as of about a week ago. Oh, that's awesome. I think I remember those as well, yeah. Obviously all my friends had iPods, so I do remember them. I remember my ex, I think, got one of the last ever iPods to be made, and it was 40 gigabytes or something ridiculous like that, and I just remember thinking, there isn't 40 gigabytes of music in the world. What do you want this for? I could not fathom that she could possibly have enough music to fill it, so I just thought it was a complete waste of money. Also, she had it engraved with a Lost Prophets quote. That was obviously before the whole Lost Prophets thing happened. If you don't know what the Lost Prophets thing is, good. Don't look it up. Don't do that. I didn't have any iPods. My first portable music thing was burn CDs on a cute Discman type thing. Cute! Yeah, I had a Discman, which we call them Walkmans here. I had that for many years. I preferred that. I've always preferred, physical things to, iPods and stuff. I prefer having the CDs or the games or the DVDs or whatever. Yeah, basically, how do I say this? The singer of Lost Prophets pled guilty to one of the worst things I've ever heard of, and then when he was in prison, he was like, oh, I only pled guilty because my lawyer told me to. I didn't realize that would make people think I'd done it. Oh, I see why you said not to look it up. Yeah, I said that for a reason. I defined my 2000s, and when I found out that hurt, their music, yeah, I used to really, really like their music as well. Not as much as my ex, but we went to see them live, and yeah, it was a bad time. It was a bad time. I was like, huh, why did their new album not actually come out? Not realizing the band burned everything to the ground and salted the earth to be done with it, yeah. I mean, Kerrang, the TV station, Kerrang, every other song was Lost Prophets. Every other song. They were huge. Yeah, it was a bad time. Anyway, moving swiftly on from that, props to them for doing it though. Yeah, for real, like I have massive respect for the rest of the band. Onward! Only 29 years though? I mean, I feel like for a celebrity, 29 years is actually pretty good. Like, I'm not saying... I mean, in terms of, like, the courts and what they tend to do with celebrities, which is nothing. 29 years is good. But only in that context is it good. Okay, yep, I read that bit. Nighty-night, my dude. When you wake up, we'll be long gone and your whole facility will be a puddle of melted plastic. Think I can safely exit the way I came in? This is going great. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Why would you say that? Yeah. Oh no. Is this a streamer superhero? Oh my god. Hey, we are live on the scene and ready to dish out some streamer justice. Mel's looking at me like I've grown an extra head. You like that, baby? Should I stream like this all the time? On the baddies. Clout, the Capebook influencer. Oh god. It's your boy, Clout, and he's here to kick yo ass. And if you enjoy this heroic beatdown, be sure to like, share, subscribe. No, I'm just reading the chat. I am shotgun, OMG, wizard sniper, lol. Both dill? Is that what that says? Ruined, fail cape, spam pasta. You suck, scrub. Clot rules, that's not even his name. Get good. Subscribes more, hell yeah. And punch that bell!
What?
I think it's some kind of streaming hero, given his introduction, I mean, and his colorful costume.
With 10,000 strong in the chat, we are here to show you that justice is best served with style and showmanship. We are live on Capebook and ready to fight. Be sure to leave a comment below the video if you enjoyed tonight's heroism. But before we haul you off to jail, just want to shout out to our sponsor, Continuos. Start your breakfast off right with Continuos. Hashtag sponsored, hashtag ad, hashtag justice. Use coupon code CLOUT20 for 20% off your first order. I have no words for whatever the hell this is. Okay. Mr. Clout, is it? Technically, it's XXClout69XX, but yeah, you can call me Clout, and I'm gonna... Oh yeah! Doglord coming in with that 5 gift sub bomb! Chat, you know what we do for gift subs, get hype!
love you, but what is happening?
I'm playing a streamer.
Okay. I was like, is this how we're now greeting people that sub to the channel?
Mel didn't realise I was, like, acting. She thought I'd just decided that this is how I was gonna stream from now on.
You know we do chat.
Fucking hell.
You know what happens, guys.
Sorceress Emily is gifting 5 tier 1 subs.
Get
Oh my god, thank you so much for that. That was really nice of you. Good hype!
know.
I don't think Mel likes my new persona for some reason. Oh, that's really funny. Oh dear me. I think it's hilarious, thank you. And he starts dancing. I think that's one of those fork knife dances or something. Hey, Melly.
That's my wife right there. That's my wife in chat right there.
Hey, you know who's gay? Us.
You know, if you're busy, I can just go. It's no problem.
Oh, no, no, no! I'm gonna serve you justice! Justice is maximum esports poggers!
To be clear, exactly how are you doing that? Martial arts, high-powered weaponry, laser eyes, organic worldwide web shooters, or...
I have the most powerful superpower of them all.
Okay, but low-key, my Poggers emo is like my favorite thing that I've ever done. I even have a sliding scale of how much Pog to give.
Toxic chat community!
Stop looking at me like that.
It's not on a delay, so you say it and then you say it again.
And immediately the chat starts mocking me, saying genuinely hurtful and harassing things I will not be repeating here. Yeah, I'm very glad I don't have a community like that. But having said that though, obviously he's like deliberately nurtured a chat like that, like cultivated, that's the word I'm looking for, not nurtured. Pogger emote is T2. Yeah, unfortunately, the amount of like emote slots I had, do I not have a single one that's like follow or sub or something? That sucks. I need to rejig all my things. Ideally, I would have all my emotes just for like followers. I don't really care about like paywall stuff, you know, blocking things. But Twitch doesn't let you do that. But I do need to rejig anyway, because like I've got emotes that of me with like long hair, which I haven't had for years because I have alopecia and all my hair fell out, so I really need to like update. Most streamers I think agree with you. Yeah, probably. I can't imagine there'd be many who were really that bothered. Which is why they won't let you do that. They want their money in Twitch Corp, yeah. Hey, that's really not nice of you. I'm extremely uncomfortable right now.
My fans are also on Crimer. We're gonna flood your feed with harassment until you give up your criminal ways. You can't stop our justice.
Fuel the Bezos furnace.
We'll debate you in the marketplace of ideas until you surrender and turn yourself in.
You're just gonna annoy me to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna go to jail, so at least I can't get online. So is that how you knew I'd be here? Inside a Dirt from Crimer? This is so on the nose, I know.
No, I got an anonymous tip on Cakebook.
Another anonymous tip. I mean, I know who it was, because we've already done the King in Yellow ending, but... What? How would someone on Catebook know I was here right now? The best place to throw a punch is right on the nose, I always say. Hell yeah.
You have no right to harass Sir Basler. The man is a futurist. He's a visionary crafting a new decentralized economy. Freedom from oppressive government regulation. Freedom from social control. The digital revolution has begun and you can't stop it.
Okay, I don't have time to play with some influencer hero wannabe. I need to extract myself from this situation and fast. Any ideas for dealing with this? Get Gibson to do some hacker stuff and shut down his Wi-Fi, play some copyrighted music that gets his stream taken down, or steal his spotlight and use it to promote your own social media presence. That's what not exactly that, but I was thinking like if we get the chat on our side rather than his, that could work, but of the options presented, I really like the copyrighted music one, that's quite funny. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that because that amuses me. Immediately, I whip out my phone, fire up a playlist, and start blasting the world's most litigious hard rock band. I'll spare you the music though, since I don't want you to get into trouble. Thank you. Naturally, Capebook's automated systems lock onto this copyright violation and start immediately issuing takedown notices.
Hey, stop that!
What's the matter? I'm just adding fuel to your stream so you can ride the lightning because nothing else matters. Gee, I wonder who we could be referencing with this. Or are you worried that the DMCA will leave you unforgiven too?
Damn it! Damn it!
He quickly takes out his phone to mute the microphone on his drone.
Knock it off! You're ruining my stream! Viewers are 25% more likely to leave if you mute your audio. Don't you have any respect for the hustle? I'm trying to make a living here. I'm not exactly rolling in cash, you know?
I mean, I'm stuck in the hustle too, but you're a hero. Why are you dancing for pocket change on the internet?
Because heroing doesn't pay the bills. Not without a paid sponsor or a non-profit charitable benefactor behind you. And if I don't get enough clout, get it? Get it? I won't be able to keep my sponsors, so come on, help a hustler out, okay?
Huh. I didn't know that. Okay, I'll mute the music.
Appreciate it. Now, we fight!
And here we go. One big knockdown, drag out, fight, Cape versus Mask.
What are you people doing in my house?
Oh, right. I was trying to keep things quiet and sneak out, wasn't I? I also forgot this. Just loudly blaring music in the house while we were trying to sneak out. What twat. I mean, I'm sure Clout yelling probably also didn't help. Gesundheit.
Thank you.
Whoa! Check it out, chat. It's Sir Basler. Huge fan of yours, sir. I'm fighting this criminal trying to rob your home.
Yeah, I was stealing, I grab a nearby houseplant. You got all dressed up in his tech bro clothes, huh? I think he fell asleep at his desk, so he's probably still dressed. This vase. Yeah, this vase looks real expensive. I was stealing this vase.
Not to worry, sir. I'll have this thief taken care of in a matter of...
Get the fuck out, both of you.
But...
House, call security. I'm sorry, I gave them really similar voices because tech bros and streamers, well, not streamers like that all sound the same to me.
Okay, that's all the time we have for Fighting Crime today. If you enjoyed the stream, drop a follow and some bits, and I am out of here.
I'll just be leaving if that's cool with you. The vase. Oh shit, sorry. Almost forgot. Set down the vase I was pretending to steal, then book it the hell out of there. Believe it or not, I'd call that a clean exit from the situation. Basler thinks I'm a petty criminal, so he won't know I already swiped a copy of his phone and everything on it. And I got out of there without getting punched in the face by a cape, or having to punch anyone in the face. So win-win. I slip off into the night, hop a rideshare back to the mining facility, and kick off part 2 of the plan. Of course, I was about to be like, how did we only get 2 stars? That's my worst rating. It's because we're not finished yet. Did you know masks have their own crime-flavored rideshare app? It's true. For a few bucks, Getaway will get you the fuck away from your current situation. Not that I can afford a gold-class Getaway, the kind of driver who can evade a phalanx of police cars and escape a bank robbery clean. But even a bronze Getaway has a soundproof barrier between passengers and the driver, giving me some privacy to work with Gibson on the road. Can I have that IRL? For sure, I would love that. I'll give this to Sir Basler. His not a phone is a hell of a thing. I mean, pay your Uber driver enough, maybe he'll help you escape a bank robbery. Yeah, true. Guy's rich enough to basically make a single-user line of portable electronics to go with his single-user social network. But cracking this is gonna take time. What would really help here would be the PIN number to get this thing unlocked and open. It's boobs. It's boobs. Maybe it's, Aha! Thanks, mysterious voice. He was telling us all about how he typed 58008 into a calculator to make boobs. That is ridiculous. It can't possibly be... Wait. It worked. That actually worked. I'm in. That's the power of social engineering, baby! And offloading the job of remembering stuff to your mysterious head voice. Well, gosh. Thanks, mysterious head voice. System's unlocked and I get full Basler access. You are welcome, Gibson. So we'll have full access to his systems once we get back into... Yep, we're all set. Let's sit back and enjoy the ride then. Wanna play I Spy? Sure, I spy with my little eye. Cute! Right, I'm gonna pause the caper there, or halfway through, because we need to run some ads and have a little break. Have a drink, have a stretch, look after yourselves, and I'll see you all in a couple of minutes. Welcome back, everyone. As a little treat for y'all, we're gonna have a little story time with Melly, and she's gonna tell you one of my all-time. Sorry, subtitles have called you Nelly, not Melly.
Yeah.
We're gonna one of my all-time favorite stories, not just of Mel's, of like life. This is one of my favorite stories ever. It's so good. So let's go over here, and then we'll do a little switcheroo for story time with Melly.
Hello, hello. I am wife. Thank you. I didn't know it was a thing until Hawk had made it, so we can thank Hawk for that. Thank Hawk. Right. Okay. So this happened. God, it's got to be like 10 years ago, if not more now. So there were some old friends of mine. Not friends with them anymore, but I was friends with two sisters, and one of them was my age and one was a little bit older. And I'd gone to visit them with another friend of mine. And the older sister was a fully grown adult and had an adult job and worked in a school. And me and my other friend had gone round, and we were all sitting together. The older friend went to work, and then there was 3 of us left. And we said, do you know what would be so funny? If we print off over 100 pictures, different pictures, of Nicolas Cage and just hide them. So we went through the internet, found 100 different pictures of Nicolas Cage, printed them out, used up all of their parents' printer ink, cut out every single picture, numbered them, and then found 100 different places to hide all of these pictures and made a note in the notebook where they were, so we could keep track of which ones our friend had found. This took us the entire day. We thought we were hilarious. And I mean, pictures, for example, we had like Nicolas Cage in a banana, and we were like, that would be so funny to put under her pillow. So we put that one under her pillow. There was one of him, what film is it where he's screaming, babe?
Kiss of the Vampire?
Is it Kiss of the Vampire?
Which, there's many screams, but you're gonna have to be
The one in
specific.
the one in the lamp that I showed you. Is that not where he's screaming bees?
Oh, that's Wicker Man.
Could have been the one from Wicker Man, but it's a picture of Nicolas Cage screaming, and my friend had a touch bedside lamp with the New York skyline, and we put the picture of him screaming in the background, so when you turn the lamp on, just his screaming face appeared. We put one on her set of blinds, so when she rolled her blind down for sleep that night, he would just appear. There was one in the back of the wardrobe. There was some inside DVD cases, inside books, and we thought it was fantastic. We also went out for a meal during the day, and we took a Nicolas Cage picture with us and documented his trip to the restaurant. But anyway, we got home and we were upstairs and we heard her come home. And we were like upstairs giggling, hee hee hee, like, you know, I wonder what she's gonna find, haha. And then we can hear her sobbing. And we're like, oh crap, like, what's happened? So we've run down the stairs. And unfortunately, a member of staff at the school had unfortunately died at the school. Like, they had to, you know, evacuate kids, etc. So it was quite devastating for her. And she always, every day, she would go home and she would make a cup of tea. And she went to the kitchen, opened the tea caddy where the tea bags are, and we were like, oh wait, no, stop. Because we thought now is not the time for this. And she was just greeted with a picture of Nicolas Cage looking up at her from this tea bag caddy. I mean, it made her feel better, but in that moment I was like, oh my god, this is so inappropriate for the time. So yeah, she found it funny, and he said, oh, well, good luck with that. And I think still, it was something like 3 months later, we were still getting texts from her saying, why did I just find Nicolas Cage in such and such book that I was reading? Or when did you put Nicolas Cage under my desk? Sort of crap like that. And I think still to this day, she never found them all. I don't think we ever made a note of her finding every single one. And I mean, she's moved out now, and like she has her own house and she's married, and so it was just in her parents' house. So I wonder if her parents will ever find the missing Nicolas Cages that I can't even remember where we put them now. But yeah, so now whenever I see Nicolas Cage, I'm like, oh yeah, we had a picture of that, and I hid it in my friend's house. So that is a story that Hawk loves to this day. Did I miss anything of my own anecdote?
I don't think so. Did you mention the one on the blinds?
Yeah, I said the roller blinds when it came down.
The lamp is my two favourite ones.
Yeah, the one on the blind and the one in the lamp is very good. I'm trying to think if there was any others that were hilarious, but I think I've still got the pictures of him for his trip out to the restaurant. Like, there's a picture of him looking at the menu, and then realizing he'd gone to the wrong bathroom, so that it looks like he's running away. It's sort of like a zoom, he's like zoomed out of the room quick kind of picture. But I can't think how old I was. I mean, I say that she was a fully grown adult. She was only a couple of years older than me. And I think we were 17 at the time. So, like, we weren't, like, kids, but...
Legally a child.
Legally a child, but also, like, probably older than... I shouldn't have been thinking, do you know what? It'd be so funny if we used up all of my friends' parents' printer ink and printed off 100 pictures of Nicolas Cage. So that was story time with Melly. Enjoy.
Emily said that was awesome. Gotta get going, sadly. I'll watch the rest on board. No worries, Flower. Thanks so much for hanging out. As always, have a great rest of your day. Yeah, I love that story so much. It's just the mental image of, like, the realization that she's about to see Nicolas Cage staring up at her from her cup of tea. And while she's, like, sobbing because someone's literally died. Not now, Nicolas Cage! Oh, dear. Like, if I wasn't already madly in love with my wife, that would do it for me. that would be it, you know? Alright, let's finish off this heist. And thus, we return to the world's most useless pile of silicone known as which is not as tasty as it sounds. Our getaway driver lets us off outside the building to complete tonight's main objective. Hijacking the control center. That's the next step. Okay, I've got a complete structural layout of the building. A perk of poning Basler. Check your phone for details, sending now. Well, well, well. I see at least 5 approaches to the control center. Good work, Gib. So you can avoid the scary men with guns now? Child's play. Let's ride. With my talent and his resources, we scoot right on through the place like we own it. Or pwn it, I guess, if that's actually a word. Kinda makes me eager for more high-security facilities to be routed through poorly designed apps. Although, without Gibson, I'd be pretty screwed when that day comes. After slipping past a few guards and sneaking through some air ducts, we finally arrive at the nerve center of... Said nerve really weird there. Nerve. Delightfully unoccupied. This is Basler's private work zone. Why would he ever allow anyone else in? Especially at this time of night. Okay, connecting up through the... wrong voice. Okay, connecting up through the notophone and primary control systems now, we're in. Okay, we need to work fast. You got your costume? Right in my backpack. You're sitting on it. I'm false flagging the hardware is dead now. Head on out there and blend in with the work crews to make sure this goes smoothly. Once I finish my sabotage, I'll head out through the air vents and join you by the dumpsters. Got it! Teamwork makes the dream work. For a con like this, timing is... everything. Ha ha ha! Meta humor. We checked some online photos from M's website to see what outfit his contracted workers wear, and duplicated the gear. I get changed nice and quick in the shadows, ditching my usual costume. It's okay, I have like 24 striped shirts left in my closet. I wonder if is related to the Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing Company. Ooh, could be. Then it's just a matter of waiting for the workforce to be called in and slip into the crowd. Yeah, because the 3Ms, I got you, I got you. Could be. Oh, I remember you. Ah, here we go. A group of jumpsuit-wearing, high-visibility workers looking bleary-eyed and confused. I mix in easily. Ugh. It's 2 in the morning. I had to haul ass out at 2 in the goddamn morning. Hey, a job's a job. Any word yet why we're here? Okay, you all know the drill. Dump the broken machines in the back, pull anything with a blinking red light. No funny business. I'm not happy at being Sir Basil's beck and call either. Let's just get through this, okay? This couldn't have waited until morning. Apparently not. Come on, let's get started on rack 17. Haven't seen you before. This your first gig with Worker? Worker? Don't you mean Basler? No, Worker. The contracting company Basley uses. How do you not know about that? Shit, caught me in a lie. Think fast. Something lowest bidder, you're an intern, you're specially called in, but something's deeply wrong with the mining operation. Now, go with this one. You're actually with a different contracting company, something lowest bidder. No, I signed on with labor. They've had me pinch hitting on all sorts of crap today. It's fucking exhausting. Wait, Basler's switching companies? Shit. You think he's dropping Worker? Not my department, not my business. I just go where I'm told, even if the pay is dog shit. Damn it, we're being undercut. Maybe I need to switch to labor. Can you get me a recommendation? I got you. I know it's hard out here for a gig worker. I'll see what I can do. Apologies if you can hear that siren. Damn it, I gotta leave this guy high and dry now, when he's expecting to find a better job. Maybe Gib can get him something. Well, he's not expecting to get a better job because he thinks labor undercut him. Always my least favourite part of the job. The ones just doing an honest day's job who get screwed over while the wealthy parachute out a window. Hey, thanks. Okay, let's get to it. Working quickly with the rest of the team and under the watchful eye of the armed guards, we yank a few dozen perfectly good computers. Each miner we pull is claiming to be in distress. The false flag worked and nobody's any the wiser. Yeah, I'm a fan of defenestration instead, yeah. The team starts filing the empty e-waste recycling bin. Filling the empty, sorry. Except they're just hucking the things in hard enough to break them. Well, yeah, because they are broken as far as they know.
Hey, hey! What? They're already broken, who cares?
Emphasize that careful stacking means they can pack more into the dumpster, it's efficient. Remind them of poor bastards who have to pick little shattered bits out of here for recycling. Management's gonna be mad if they damage the bins, right? So they have to be more gentle. I hope they will empathize with the middle one, I guess. Yeah, number 2, that's what I think. Someone at the other end of the line has to pull this crap out of here. Let's not make their lives any harder, right? Just put the things in there, don't throw them in. Oh my god, I got 5-star rating! My first one! Yeah, okay. Probably someone on a shit contract like ours, too. Exactly. Won't take us that much longer to do it right, either. There we go. Work continues a wee bit slower, but we've got some labour solidarity going on, which helps. Most of the units should survive the journey. Soon the job's done. Now, phase 2. The distraction we need to haul this thing off, and to coincidentally bankrupt the mighty Sir Basler. What the hell? I think that's the temperature alert? Spoofed emergency messages, courtesy of Gibson, start sending false work requests to the crew and guards, summoning them to fix the problem. The confused herd re-enters, while I slip back and duck behind the dumpster. And a minute later, an air vent cover pops off the side of the building and a cat-shaped blur hops down. We good? We good. I even overcranked all the miners. No way they get the systems back online before most of them burnt out. Where's our escape? On cue, a getaway driver pulls up in a black pickup truck. I immediately grab the tow line and attach it to the dumpster. Hiring 2 getaways in a single night, especially a special-purpose hauler, is going to be pricey, but it's a heist with style. And we are out of here! As we speed off into the night with the wheeled bin dragging along behind us, quietly shutting down in the distance, I can't help but feel a little smug. A convoluted plot? Way more expensive than it had to be, splashy and showy and resulting in destruction of our enemies? That is some premium mask shit right there. Proper supervillainy. Yeah! Look at this data. Look at it. It's amazing. I've barely crunched for an hour and I'm already leagues ahead of where I was in my research. The results are promising. Great. So cancer is cured? Not yet. Not for a long time. I have a lot of simulations to run, trials to design, and further research to do. Can't rush science, and thanks to your efforts, I'll have the resources to do this right. Thanks a bunch, Gibson. And to you, Penny. Look at Gibson's little face. Look at his little pawsies. He's so cute. Woohoo! I got top billing. Well deserved. And now, a victory nap. Mind if I curl up on one of these desks, Doc? Mikasa Sukasa, go right ahead. Later we find out he's just mining crypto. No! Gib hops down, crosses the room like he owns the place, and curls up for a well-deserved rest. That's 2 capers in the can for us. Not bad at all. I'm really enjoying working with you. Hell, you're the brightest part of my days lately. Oh, time for a little flirty flirt? You're the brightness in my days, too. If that's not too sappy. I don't mind sap. I can be a bit of a romantic at heart. He steps in closer, a gentle smile on his lips. Is this happening? I think this is happening. So, I take the initiative, step up, and kiss him. Don't act surprised now, you know I've been into him since the first job together. He is a damn good kisser. I lose track of the seconds that go by as we test the limits of that kiss. He only breaks it off when his ethical sense wobbles a little. This is kinda dodgy, with me being your boss, but... Is that what he calls it? Partner, not boss. We've basically been equal partners in this nonsense so far, haven't we? But I'm paying you. Overthinking this, my dude. I don't care about money. I care about being partners in crime. Do you feel the same? Guess that's true. Huh. May as well keep that partnership going. So, when can I see you again? Zip me another contract on Crimer and I'll come running. If I do want to keep this relationship going, I better spend my last Crimer caper on him. Looking forward to it, and maybe outside of criminal shenanigans too? It's not straight because Penny is non-binary. You can choose Penny's pronouns at the beginning of the game, and we went for air because our Penny is non-binary. Penny's also designed to be a bit kind of androgynous, I guess, like the chest and stuff. You can argue that could be a binder, could be flat-chested, could have boobs, like, we don't know. So definitely not straight, don't worry. I thought you were a workaholic. Is there life outside of shenanigans and pouring fluids from one beaker to another? There could be. There definitely could be. But no need to rush it. We're both tired, let's call it a day. See you soon, Penny. Okay, now jump his bones. Come on, I know you wanna. I think it's time to say goodbye. Ooh. I mean, he said no, so we should... Like, he said that's enough, so we should say goodbye, right? But... Okay. Wow, the little angel on my shoulder is horny as fuck, huh? Okay, we can work with this. And I grab him before he can turn away. Not so fast. I'm not done with you yet. We still gotta play doctor. What? Naughtiness explored? Did he say that, or did he just say that? I mean, he can say no now if he wants. That is true, yeah. Life comes at you fast, Isaac. If you're a mask, you learn to move when you need to move. So, do you wanna? If not, that's okay. Yeah, I like that too. If not, that's okay is excellent. Well, I mean... Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Can't say I wasn't thinking of it, I just thought that... Then it's high time for my checkup, I'd say. Partners in crime with Dr. Mayhem. I could get used to that. I definitely could. Ooh. We got 5 stars! Damn, Penny's got the lines! I know! Oh, hell yeah. Line goes up, caper complete with a 5-star flawless rating. Do you want to save before considering on to the 3rd caper? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Boop. Okay, we're gonna call it there. That's enough for today, I think. We're gonna do the final caper tomorrow. The final one or the 3rd one? The 3rd one, not the final one. We'll see how that goes, and then we'll switch over to one of the other 2 crime bosses and see what the endings are for them, and yeah, we'll see where we go from there. Let's see who's online for a raid anyway. Ooh, Sunberry's on doing some co-working. Phoenix is back on. Yeah, let's go raid Phoenix. Phoenix is playing Silent Hill 2, so if you're not into horror games, I suggest you go over to this person. That's not how you do shout-outs, Hawk. Come on, brain. There we go. They're doing a co-working stream, and she's just delightful human to be around. Lots of joy, lots of giggles. But our good friend Phoenix hasn't been online in like years. Took a really long stream hiatus for personal reasons and is finally back at it. And it's one of the first people that I like got to know as a streamer myself, and like was very kind to like collab with me and stuff when I was, you know, had like 10 followers. So yeah, I would love to raid over to there. I like Sunbury too. Okay. What is he playing? Yes, Silent Hill 2. So if you don't want spoilers or you don't like horror games, I would recommend Sun or obviously whoever you want. But that is it for stream today. Thank you as always for hanging out. It's been super fun as always, and I've had a lovely time with you. Lots of laughs. Thank you so much, Sorceress, for the gift subs and the gigantified emotes. Gigantified, can't speak. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!